You know what nobody tells you about your first job? The mistake that quietly destroys your career isn't about showing up late. It isn't about making errors in your work. And it isn't even accidentally replying to all the company wide email. It's basically this. You think your job is to do your job. And I'm going to tell you why that is completely wrong and how I learned this the hardest way possible 25 years ago when I was exactly where you are. So stay with me. This one shift changed everything for me. I'm Jules T, and I spent over 25 plus years in the IT industry working with leaders across global organizations. But here is what matters for this video. I still remember my first job as a fresh graduate. I was excited, I was terrified. I was sitting at my desk thinking, just work hard, don't screw up, and you'll be fine. But I was so wrong. And I see the same mistake happening with almost every fresh graduate, young and professional. You are working hard, you're staying late, and you're delivering your tasks. But you are invisible. And invincible people don't get promoted. They don't get the interesting projects. They don't build careers. They just work. So let me break down what the real job is and the 3 things that you should be actually doing every single day. Here's the big shifts. The truth bomb is your job description tells you what tasks to complete, but your actual job, the one that determines whether you are still in the same position 5 years from now, is completely different. Your real job is to solve problems that matter to people who have power. So let me say that again because this is critical. Solve problems that matter to people who have power, not just any problems, not the problems that you think are important, the problems that your boss and your boss's boss and the business leaders care about. When I was 3 years into my job, I was doing everything right. Technically, I delivered my work on time, the systems worked, and I rarely made mistakes. But I wasn't getting promoted. I wasn't getting the exciting projects. And I didn't understand why. And then one day, my manager said something that changed my career. He said, "Jules, you are a great executor, but I never know what you're working on or why it matters." Ouch. And that's when I realized I was so busy doing the work, I forgot to make sure people understood the value of what I was doing. So let me give you the 3 things you need to start doing right now. Thing number 1 is to translate your work into business impact. Nobody cares that you updated the database. Nobody cares that you formatted that report, you filled out that Excel spreadsheet. Nobody cares that you organized the files. What they care about is this. What problem did this solve? And what did it enable? What's the outcome? So here's a real example from one of my mentees. Let's call her May. Right? May was a junior analyst at this organization. And every week she'd send her manager a report on shipment delays. So her update would say something like this: completed weekly delay report and sent to the team. And technically, that was correct. Completely forgettable. So I asked her, "What does your manager do with that report?" She thought about it. "He uses it to plan warehouse staffing." "And what happened last week because of your report?" "Oh, he reallocated staff and we reduced delays by 15%. And that's the update." Now, her message says, this week, delay analysis helped reduce the shipment delays by 15% through better staff allocation. The full report is attached. Same work, completely different perception. So you just went from a task doer to a problem solver. And problem solvers get noticed. The thing number 2 is to make your manager look good. I know, this sounds like corporate politics, but listen to this. This isn't about being fake or sucking up. This is strategic partnership. Your manager has pressures that you don't see. They also have a boss. They also have targets. And they have stakeholders asking them, what's your team doing? And if they don't have a good answer, you become a risk, not an asset. So here's what you do. Make it easy for your manager to talk about you. Send a quick Friday summary with 3 bullets. What I completed this week and the impact, and what I'm working on next week, any blockers or help that I need. And that's it. 2 minutes of your time. But now, when your manager's boss asks, how's the new hire doing? Your manager has receipts. You just became their success story. So I started doing this 20 years ago, and I still do it today, even as a senior leader. Because the person above you should never have to guess what you're doing. Make them look smart for hiring you. Make them look organized for managing you. You're not just managing your work. You are managing your manager's perception of your work. The thing number 3 is to build relationships before you need them. This is the one that takes the longest to pay off, but is the most powerful. So fresh graduates make this mistake all the time. They only talk to people when they need something. Need data from finance? Email them. Need approval from operations? Ping them on Teams. Need help from IT? Submit a ticket. All transactional, forgettable. And when you actually need someone to go the extra mile for you, they don't even know your name. So here is what I learned. Your network is not built in moments of need. It's built in moments of nothing. When I was an individual contributor, I used to have a drink with a person from a different department every month. Marketing, finance, procurement, it didn't really matter. I wasn't asking for anything. I just wanted to understand what they did and what their challenges were and how our work connected. So fast forward 3 years, I needed urgent sign-off from finance for a system change. And normally that takes 2 weeks and 3 follow-ups. I messaged Claire, someone I had a drink with a year earlier. We talked about her kids, her team reporting headaches, and she replied in 20 minutes. Approved by end of day. Not because I was special, but because I wasn't a stranger asking for a favor. So I was someone that she knew. You don't need to be extroverted. You don't need to go to every happy hour, but you do need to be intentional. 1 drink a month, 1 genuine conversation in the pantry, 1 message saying, hey, I saw your presentation and that insight was really interesting. Small deposits, massive returns. Because here's the thing about careers in Asia. Relationships unlock everything. Technical skills can get you in the door, but relationships get you up the ladder. So what's your real job? Your real job is not your task list. Your real job is to solve problems that matter and communicate the impact early. Make your manager's life easier because their success is tied to yours. Build a network before you need it because opportunities come through people, not job portals. Do these 3 things consistently and you'll stop being invisible. You start getting pulled into meetings. You start hearing, I thought of you for this project. And you'll start being seen as someone with potential, not someone filling a seat. So here's my challenge for you this week. Pick one of these 3 things and do it. Maybe it's about rewriting how you talk about your work in your next update. Maybe it's sending that Friday summary email. Maybe it's reaching out to that one person in another department and asking what they do. Just one. Start small and build that habit. And if you found this helpful, remember to subscribe to Jules Tea Talk and hit the notification bell. And drop a comment below telling me which of these 3 resonates most with you right now. I know how confusing and how overwhelming it is for your first few years of work can feel. But if you don't have to figure this out alone, because I'm here and this channel is for you. And we're gonna go to navigate this together. So let's go build a career that you actually want. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.